All right, I believe we should be good now. Yeah. Whoa. Hello, Taz. I'm going to call you Taz. Or Lars. Want me to call you Lars or Taz? What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing today? Doing fine. Doing fine as a tall glass of wine. Demkeys, you totally threw me off. You got a new icon there. Lars, you want me to call you Lars? No problem. Hey, it's gaming. How you guys doing today? I'm gonna pop the chat out. Well, that way I can see you guys on the right here. Whee! Lars, I think you're new here. How are you doing? I feel like you're new here. While we got this thing waiting and getting ready to go ahead and slam that like button. Just slap it around a little bit. Eddie Mills, yo. What is up? How's everyone doing today? Yeah, I know I missed Sunday, this past Sunday for the stream for Freedom, and there was a lot going on. There was a lot going on that day, one of which was me sleeping for a good portion. Then I had to venture off into a great unknown of Canada, where I got to meet my good friend Lewis from Mystery Skulls. So it was fun. It was fun catching up with him. Don't forget to like. I have not uploaded any vid, but I like reviews. I am making a vid this weekend. Yes, Eddie, you finally made it to one of these. It's the ones that you. This is one of those ones where you'd most likely get taken care of. Really quick thing while I got you all here, I got something in my drive folder. We're just gonna get my shareable link here. That is not what I want. Thank you. I'm going to drop it into the description of this video. If you guys got any good videos you want us to try to feature, featured video submission form. We're gonna we pick a video every week to feature here on good old MGN. And so that would be that is the updated information that I just typed down there, so y'all can take a look at it. All right. So we got ourselves a little line. Peppered Gaming, what is up? Glad to see you here. So it's gaming. You said you haven't uploaded anything. Did you change anything? What do you want me to go over this week? All right. The thumbnail's looking nice. Thumbnail's looking on fleek. They're fleek. Is that a word? Is that what you crazy kids use nowadays? Yeah, don't forget to like the stream while we're here. There's always that one person with 17 accounts that wants to come onto this wonderful little establishment that we've made here on MGN, and just like us with all of his accounts. But I can say this much: we do appreciate the views. So thank you very much for that. And nothing like good old fashioned interaction, positive or negative, still definitely makes us look good. So thanks for that. So let us continue throwing shade everywhere today. So let's see. We got free money. So let's talk about this banner of yours. We've talked about it a couple times. Got a new camera today. All right. No, that's excellent that you're going to be moving on from making videos off your phone. That's awesome, dude. Let's see. Yeah, so you got this really interesting, the difference between the icon and the branding that we talked about last time. It's Celeb Gaming, it's Gaming, Pro Gamer. You got three names going on for you right now. I'm not sure exactly which one we're going with, if that makes any sense. Now, you got It's Gaming on one hand, but then on your banner it says It's Celeb Gaming, and on your icon is Pro Gamer. So that's you can see where if someone were to be visiting your channel, they might be confused with what to call you. You can't just tell them that. You got to show them that. Sorry, I had to turn down my heater. It was getting a little warm in here. I like that you got your uploads and popular uploads, but again, you haven't uploaded, and we're going to call it forever. But I would work on your banner and your icon and your title first and foremost. That way, just brand yourself. Make one. It's Celeb Gaming. Okay, so get your branding right. The next thing I want to say is I like the banner, but it seems kind of generic. You know what I mean? It's got just the one and only It's Celeb Gaming. That's fun. I like that. But I feel like the font seems a little. Still got those donation markers on the wall. You know it, and I would like you know what, it's still open, so I'd like to get more on there. There's a fun story I want to share one day, but I'm not sure if I'm ever going to be able to share it because it's a lot to talk about that involves this charity drive that I did this year. It's interesting, but all depends on how it plays out. If it plays out negatively, the video I have planned will be made. But if it plays off positively, I'm not going to say a thing, and we're going to keep it where it is. But let's talk about the font. I feel like you need to get a more creative font. This font just seems very basic. You don't want, and basic isn't bad, but the problem with basic is like a lot of people use a basic font. I don't know, it just doesn't really jump out at me. And you got the luminescent glow going underneath it, but I feel like it needs like some sort of outline, something to distinguish it from the background a little bit more than just the ambient glow that you have layered underneath it. I guess that's what's getting me. It just seems so generic, but I know that's not what you were going for, but I feel like you can push it a bit harder. So I want to see you push that a little harder next time. Have you changed your about section? First, I'd like to thank Frosted Freaks for motivating me to make a better YouTube channel and to make videos for you guys. Second, this is a game show. Good evening, Robiosa. Though I always appreciate the kudos. I would like you to make this more about you. This is where your channel is supposed to be talking about yourself. Not saying like, yeah, be selfish and like I don't mind that you say thank you. I really don't, but try to put that as like the last thing. That way people can read everything about you. As much as I appreciate, you don't want them going away from your channel just to come see me. So I just want to throw that up there. It's something you'd want to think about. Because I want you to make sure you make this about you. Fill out this about section. Tell us more about yourself. Tell us what your start is. I like that you put down what you upload, but I also need to see a solid upload schedule. As I know your upload schedule is a little off, a little wonky right now, but when it gets going, I want to see a solid upload schedule from you. Okay, bud? Let's take a look at the Twitter. School starts tomorrow. You posted last on August 9th. I believe you could start up posting a little bit more on Twitter. Try to be active, not just in posting your own content, but being active on Twitter. Believe it or not, it actually does give a positive response. And what I find that's interesting is if I upload certain things to YouTube, Twitter, or I comment on other people's things on Twitter, it seems to get the attention of people you want to have attention from. Ideally, game designers and game developers. Those are the type of people you want to get their interest, because they are going to be the type of people that are going to end up giving you a key if they like what you do. So that's something you want to keep in mind. Be as active on Twitter as you can. I would say check in maybe 3 times a day. It doesn't have to be a long time. We're talking like 5 minutes and out. Just dip. But other than that, I would definitely utilize your social media to be more sociable. Social. Be more social on your social media. And also keep in mind that your social media is the best way you can upload get your stuff out. You're your best advertiser. Let's go to playlist. You like jazz? Okay. Now, these are probably ones you're going to want to keep private to yourself because these are your liked playlists. I want to see your individual playlist, your personal playlist for your videos, because that does add on to the video searchability. So just think about that when you're putting that through, because believe it or not, adding a video to a playlist does help the algorithm and does help the metadata for that particular video to be found. I like using this as an example. because we got Doki Doki Literature Club. We type in my name for once I can spell. And if you type that in, you'll notice that my playlist pops up first. Absolutely first. Demke's got mod. But that actually wasn't even my... I don't think I gave you mod, Demke's. I think someone else gave you mod. So, yeah, you'll notice that my playlists pop up first. So, just that's why playlists are important, because it directs people to your stuff. People actually do watch my playlist. I'm surprised, too. But I've been getting messages from individuals who comments on some of my videos going, hey, watched your whole playlist of this whole thing. I'm a fan. So, like, you see what the playlist is definitely something you want to keep around. So work on those. Check out your videos. You only have 4, so I understand why you don't have too much in the way of playlists. But again, you're still sitting on we're still waiting on you to upload something, and you haven't uploaded anything in a month. You think it was me? I don't know. I don't recall. I don't recall, Demke's. Free money is CSGO skins. Okay, I think we talked about this in the past. Don't do this. Like, you don't want to do the free skin things. You don't want to go into the lottery things with these types of videos, because we all know that this got a couple of dudes in trouble big time, and their whole image is just completely besmirched, and you don't want to be besmirched. You want to stand above other individuals. I remember we talked about this, but so I don't want to go back into it, but you know what my opinions on this video are. You did a good job tagging it, but you probably would need to put more effort into the description. However, these type of videos tend to get individuals in trouble, so just keep that in mind. I want you to be safe as a viewer, as a creator, and I don't want anything bad to happen to any one of you. So you guys really do mean a lot to me. So, like, when I see someone get in trouble, it bothers me a bit. So be careful with these type of things. So, because as I said, we already went into it, so I don't want to go into it too hard. But you got a little minor facelift you gotta give to the channel, but I do want to give you props where props are due, and that is your thumbnails. Current one are pretty cool. I like that one. I like that thumbnail. It's really neat. I don't know anything about CSGO, but I like it. It's simple, but it's nice, and it's fun. I like it. Yeah, it's pretty much it. So I hope that helped a little bit of a refresher from last time you asked me to take a look at your channel. I want to see more content soon, very soon. How do I get more followers on Twitter? Stay active on Twitter. I was actually looking at my Twitter the other day, and I even told this to Demke's and Nick. I didn't know that I had passed 400 followers on Twitter. And essentially, people just follow me from the ridiculously funny stuff that can be found on there. Sometimes I retweet things. Sometimes I just post my own things. I stay active on there. I talk to people. Today, I wasn't really on. Oh, no, I was on there earlier today, posting my video. And what I did was Nick, you probably might want to slow down on that, okay? Just saying, because, again, this isn't my channel. This is MGN. And I actually encourage people to join the MGN Discord here. But thank you for doing that for me. I do appreciate it. My stuff is being monitored. Stop. No, it's no problem. But I would slow down just a little. But the other thing I want to say is, like, try to remain active as much as possible on here. You'll notice that I got a bunch of the same tweet over and over again. It's actually when I was doing my Twitter thing, my charity drive. Yeah, I was doing a charity drive. That's the word. I was doing my charity drive, and every time someone donated, it posted it up on my Twitter. But I also try to stay active with Twitter and try to talk to people when I'm not being inundated with lots of other stuff. Going live right now. Come watch and support our good charity via restream.io. God damn it, Restream. Always trying to get my stuff. Goddamn, Restream. What? Okay, but yeah. Those are I would just be active. That's how you get followers on there. You have to be active on Twitter. And the more active you are, the better it is. I personally would say stay out of political conflicts, because we all know Twitter is full of them. unless your channel is based around politics. And yeah, go ahead. Go all in. But if you are trying to remain a neutral channel, it's just best not to get into it. It really is. Even if you know it's a dumb thing. Even if you know it's dumb. Just don't get into it. Just try to, like, I keep your business to yourself. So those are my recommendations, my dude. I really hope they help. I know, like, I wish I had a better way to say, a better thing to say for Twitter, but honestly, Twitter is completely comprised of you just being active. The more active you are, the better it turns out for you. And give me a second, guys. I just gotta, this is bothering me. It's bothering me so much. Yay. Okay, yeah, just be active on your Twitter. That's how you get Twitter followers. Okay. Well, I hope that helps. Don't forget to drop that like on the stream too. So what do we got next? Eddie Mills, are you still here? I was looking at this game. This game's going to be so dope when it comes out, guys. I really cannot wait. I cannot wait for this game. Okay. Socks are coming off. Socks are coming off. Temperature's going down, and yet I'm taking off the socks. Here we go. Okay, there's Eddie. Let's go. So I've been eyeballing this game. I'm going to contact, like, a good example of why you should stay active on Twitter. Check it out. That game that I like, the Unforgiven game that I have a particular interest in. Let me show you something. See if I can find it. Be a little bit before that. That was a busy week. That was a busy Twitter week. Come on. Okay. Noise. Trying to find it. I'll find it. I swear to gosh, I'll find it. There it is. That's the studio. Thank you for playing it. So I played their demo and I sent it to them and they responded. So that's actually very important that you stay active on it. I played the game. I posted it up. I tagged them in it. See, at the Angry Demon Games. Thank you for putting out an amazing trailer for your game. And he goes, thank you for playing it. And then he went to my video and commented on it. So you definitely got to be active on there. All right, so Eddie, let's take a look. First thing, real quick, before I let that play, I'm going to unmute it as well. Before I let that play, your banner sticks out the most to me immediately. It like immediately catches my eye, and that's because your everything about it's cut off at the bottom. The issue with that is it makes it a little disorienting. So it also makes it a little hard to read. So I would give you an example. It goes, I can make out Fidji Mills Gemina. So you see why you need to have it sort of probably smaller and more centered. That's probably what you're going to want to work on. But let's watch this.
Everyone, thank you for choosing my channel.
Yeah.
If you're into Pokemon Go videos and live streams and pretty much any type of news involving that, you come to the right channel because
I understand you can't fix it with your phone, but if you have access to go to a library, you can fix it right there. Libraries are actually pretty good to fix stuff with, because you must have put that banner up somehow. So something to think about. Libraries, local public school. Well, not public school. Crap laptop won't work for me either. Well, damn. Probably time for a reformat or a reinstall. That might help. But you can also fix it with the local public libraries system.
That's not great, mostly what I do. That's like the #1 game that I play on this channel. I also do other mobile games, so if you want to check those out, be sure to scroll down below to my playlist and my other videos. Go ahead. It'll be worth viewing. Like, there's some of them that are pretty hilarious, like just random stuff that happens. But like I said, thank you for stopping by. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and follow me on all my social media. Much love to you guys. Peace.
All right, so it's fun. I like what I see. Little recommendations here and there. Try when you're shooting it to make sure you're not having many ums and uhs, because you got to remember this is your channel trailer. This is going to be what going to drag people in. Love the music playing. I was really happy, really poppy. It put me in a good mood. I liked what you were saying. I liked how you dropped the social media at the end of the video. Ask for to subscribe at the end of the video. So like overall, it's a pretty good channel trailer. But I would try to redo it without the ums and uhs. Other than that, it's not too bad. I mean, it's short, sweet, and to the point, like everyone likes. Considering just getting a new one, but probably. I mean, like I know, maybe in the next month or two, I'm gonna finally upgrade this thing. Yeah, Freedom's got a great job. Like, hey guys, I'm going to make a banner for the other. When I finish my own, I will put a link to it in free PS. I am lazy, so just make it go. No, Freedom has some great music. I'm not gonna lie, I really like their music, and like most likely I'll get a copyright thing on this. But this is Freedom. We're Freedom. It's fine. I have to say a few legal jargon and it's gone. But let's see. I like what I'm seeing so far. You got your uploads here. Try getting your popular uploads on your front page as well as some other individual playlists, because I believe you should have more. You're getting a fair amount of views on your videos, so I'm not gonna knock you on that. So give you an idea, you want to aim for about, like, on average, channels should get about 10% of their viewers. So if you have 600 subscribers, you should be getting about 60 views per video, ideally. But if we looked at my channel, you'd see the exact opposite sometimes. All depends on what type of video you have and what kind of following you have as well, and what your topic you are covering. But the next thing I want to say is, yeah, get your popular uploads and some other individual playlists on the front line as well. Let's go to your About section. All right. Content creator, carpenter, part-time Pokemon trainer, full-time gaming parent for 3 kids. That's cool. I like that you put in a little carpenter in there. But I kind of want to know a little bit more. It seems so epidemic. That's awesome. That's going to be easy to take care of then. Content creator, carpenter. I feel like I want to hear a little bit more about yourself. Don't just say you're a carpenter. What have you done woodworking on? What do you build? What have you made? You're a content creator. What kind of content are we looking for? You said part-time Pokemon trainer. That's cute. I like that. Keep that. And full-time gaming parent of 3 kids. That's also nice too. Maybe talk up your kids a little bit if they mean hopefully they mean the world to you. So like maybe it's because of them they inspired you to make this channel. Also, I want to see an upload schedule. The next thing I want to say is you got the PayPal thing right here. The only downside is it's not clickable. So you might want to put it in your links section, and that would be your donation link. I got a custom staircase in Southern California. We'll talk about that. Do you have people believe it or not, people like to live vicariously through other people through the internet. So that's actually something you would want to talk a little bit more about. It's just that like some people don't find their lives as interesting as other people, and believe it or not, people might actually find being a carpenter very interesting. Almost always in my videos. That's cool. You should say all of that stuff in your thing. Don't just make it short and brief. Make it a paragraph. Like this is where we get to learn about you, my man. So I want to see more. I want to see and hear more about you. So let's go to your Twitter. Eddie's Twitter. Nice. I hate it when Electabuzz gets on my keyboard. You know, get off too. Nice. This guy doesn't like my editing, apparently. Everyone's a critic. But you got your computer does work. That was October 13th. So you should be able to fix your banner. Gotcha. No, I'm just kidding. But these two are worse than my kids. Huh? That's fun. That's fun. Let's take a look. And again, it falls underneath the, it's not. Now this one's like way blown out. The other problem with that is you get a lot of pixelation issues with that. I will work on my About Me. Yes. The next thing I want to say is, now that I can see the bottom of your banner, I would get rid of this, and this, because you can't click them. You can't do anything with them. You're literally, when I see logos, you're advertising for Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and Facebook. And I'm not saying put the names underneath that. Don't do that at all. Just keep it Eddie Mills Gaming, and that's all we need to know, because it's nice. It's simple. It's exactly what you want the audience's eyes to be attracted to. Let's see. Oh, look at that! Yay! Okay, and finally coming up in the world. Ooh, what is that? A Sony CyberShot. I'm curious. Sony CyberShot. Uh-oh. Didn't think of multiple ones about that. What is that? 13 or 10? Changing my channel name soon. Just remember when you're buying cameras, some random guy. Who's that Frosted Fricks guy? Some random dude. I don't know. But when you're buying cameras, these are something you want to keep in mind in the future. I'm not sure what you have, but you'll always want to focus. CyberShot G. Gotcha. You'll always want to focus on your optical zoom. That is important. A lot of people buy things that says like 10 times optical zoom, like 3 times digital zoom, and 10 times optical zoom's all right, but it's that digital zoom that I always worry about, because the digital zoom, a lot of people get them confused. Digital zoom is 10 times, okay, because the digital zoom is a bit different than optical zoom. Optical zoom will enlarge the picture without the sacrifice of the picture's quality. Digital zoom, however, will sacrifice the picture's quality to make the picture slightly bigger. Thusly, what it does is it increases the pixel sizes. So that's something you should know, the difference between optical and digital zoom. On my camera that I have that sits behind this camera is a 57 time optical zoom camcorder camera, and it actually was affordable, but it's still like I chose the optical over digital. I'm very active on Twitter, by the way. I see that. That's good. I mean, it even shows that you're active. You're more active on your Twitter than I am. But yeah, let's see. I'm glad to see you're so active on your Twitter. Let's go to let's close that out. You got your YouTube TikTok? Okay, good. You're up in California. You're over in California. You can't say up because I'm not below. You're over because I'm left. You're literally on the other side of the country. So that's got to be like, what is that? 3 hours behind makes that about 5 your time, about 5:30 your time. So yeah, I'll just edit this up a bit. Let's go to your playlist. Nice. So you got a lot of playlists that you could put on your front page, so you should totally do that. Oklahoma next week. Man, that's one heck of a move. How did you not like California? I'm only asking because I've been thinking about moving out there sometime in the future. I don't know when, but it's an idea. Was it fun for you out there? I don't know. I like that you have a whole bunch of playlists. That's good. I like that none of your playlists only have 1 or 2 videos in it. That's even better. So let's go to your videos. Boston. Man, you're over in Massachusetts. That's awesome. Awesome. That's great. Quick thing about your thumbnails. Though I like most of them, the issue I'm seeing with some of them is that you have repeat thumbnails. For example, these two. These are exactly the same thumbnail, literally word for word. The only difference is a slight variation in titles. So you got to make sure all of your thumbnails are different. You're from Oklahoma and you miss it. Yeah, I know what you mean. I used to, once upon a time ago, I lived in Arizona. And I moved from Buffalo to Arizona. I was gone for like 4 years and came back because I missed it myself. Had a stream crash. That's why there's 2. Okay. But I was still trying to work on changing it just a little bit. I understand when streams crash. It sucks so badly. But let's see. Triple trainer throwdown, challenge mode. That's neat. I do like what I'm seeing there.
I'm about to give up on y'all.
Yo, I'm back.
Yeah.
I'm about to give up on this whole shiny hunting for Magikarp.
I'm just catching Magikarp.
I am. But I have that small little hope that I possibly will get.
A whole little shimmer of hope.
Yeah.
You don't even use thumbnail anymore? That's really risky.
Shiny, but no.
You'll get it eventually.
All right. So, see, here's a quick thing. I do wish I saw you in this. On top of that, you are coming in very quiet, like you're talking, but you're not as active as you could be. Granted, you are walking. You should still be able to. 11 p.m. and we're tired. Well, I mean, never sacrifice the quality of your video. That's something I definitely want to mention. Never, ever, ever sacrifice the quality of your video because you're tired or something like that. If you're tired, it's probably best that it's not done. I understand you might have a schedule about this, but you definitely don't want to sacrifice that. The other thing I want to say is when I'm looking at this, other than the energy, is I wish there was like a picture-in-picture type thing where I could see you doing what you're doing. You're a regular freedom member, so I qualify. Everyone's qualified for review. Man, you're like...
There's 3 new Pokemon right here that I can get. Houndoom just spawned for me, babe.
It's a Houndour.
CP42.
Just saying. But the next thing I want to make mention of is your lack of description and lack of tags. Without either of them, it makes it very hard for YouTube's algorithm to pick up your thing. I think people were tuning in because you might have been live streaming this. I'm going to guess you were live streaming it. If you were sitting in your chair for an hour doing that, more power to you. But the issue is there's no description and no tags, and without either of them, it makes YouTube's metadata, the source code and SEO quality for your video a little lackluster because it cannot be found. So I want to see something along the lines of like a description. I want to see like an actual description. What are you doing? What is your goal today other than watch me play Pokemon? What is your goal while you're playing Pokemon? And the other one I want to make mention is as far as tags go, really tag up your stuff. You got Pokemon Go is a big thing. You're catching certain type of Pokemon. You're on a hunt for something. I heard shiny something in there. Those are tag ideas that you could use. But never when you're tagging, use the individual words. These individual words, you'll believe it or not, actually don't generate the amount of traffic to your channel that you want it to. So even if you're doing a live stream, you should always tag your video. Even if it's before or after, you should still tag your videos. That way they're searchable. I do like the idea of the content that you're creating. The only, I on a side note, I really wish Pokemon stayed around a lot stronger than it did once upon a time ago. I remember everyone was pretty crazy about it, but then it kind of petered off, and I wish it didn't do that. I really do. Because it was actually really good. I really enjoyed doing it. And then it's like, meh, boof. So, but there is still a lot of people out there to play it. And I found that out one day when I was at a convention. I'm like, oh, you're playing Pokemon Go. And they're like, yeah, it's fun. Cool. So, things to think about. Work on description. Definitely work on tags. Work on energy. If you're not energetic enough, it's going to show. And it also drags your audience with you. So try to stay as energetic as you possibly can. Even if you're tired. And if you feel like you're so tired you can't be energetic, I probably wouldn't recommend just doing it. So that is my recommendation. Generation 3 is coming out soon. Oh, man. I really wish people stuck with it. But those are my recommendations, dude. You gotta work on a little bit of facelift and work on those tags, thumbnails, titles, and descriptions. And outside of that, it should help you start at least getting some more traffic on there with the SEO scores. So those are my recommendations. I definitely hope they help. And also don't forget to put your social media in your description as well. Thank you very much for sharing that there, Eddie. I'm glad to have finally been able to look over your stuff. Pepper Gaming. Peppered Gaming. That's the word I'm trying to say. No problem, Eddie. I always love doing these for people. I was going to do them as a thing this weekend on my 24-hour live stream that just passed, but I noticed that the following for it kind of pittered off, so I was like, I'm probably just going to keep playing games. Oh, do you even words? I don't even words anymore. Peppered Gaming, where are you? What am words? The next thing, you want to hear something funny? I've been monitoring my. What is this? Why are you being like this, phone? Because you're junk. I don't want to update my phone. Thank you. All right. So words. Yeah, that 24-hour live stream that took it completely out of me. I was dead for 2 days. That was fun though. Peppered Gaming. I know I'm saying it. I know I accidentally closed the Twitter, the feed here, like a doof. Here we go. Go back to this. Oh! Wow, good music. Watch your Disneyland video. I'll take a polite pass on a Disneyland video, mainly due to the fact that it's Disneyland is a very hard thing to shoot video for. I even had to fight a copyright claim on my proposal video because I proposed to my now fiance at Disneyland this past year, and it was probably the most magical day on earth. Yep. But let's see. Can I get some likes on the stream too while I got y'all here? I want to see some more likes. I feel like there's more people than just 7. I got a good feeling about that. Peppered Gaming has not answered this whole time, so I'm gonna assume they're not here. Makes me kind of sad because I wouldn't mind going over Peppered Gaming stuff. I'm gonna skip ahead there. Peppered Gaming has not answered. Wow, that is pretty much on point. I was hoping to get a laugh, and I succeeded. So I'm gonna give Peppered Gaming the 30-second timer. Peppered Gaming better show up in 30 seconds, or he's gonna lose his spot. All right. Okay, well, y'all know the rules. Zimmer, Fredberger, that guy. Sorry, my eye itched like crazy there. Thank you, CV. Zimrick, Zimrick, that's it. Zimrick, are you here? Zimrick, are you here? Sorry, my eye itched like crazy there. What kind of guitar is it? Thank you, CV. It's an Epiphone. Z-Merc. Yo, there he is. I was getting worried. I want to, like, oh, there it is. I want to get a, I want to work on getting, thank you, Eddie, for following me. I want to work on getting, I want to put better strings on that. It needs new strings. Definitely.
Hello folks,
Hello.
Welcome to my channel, and in this video I'm going to be explaining to you who I am, what I do, and what makes me a unique YouTuber.
Ooh.
First off, my name is Zimmerk, and I'm a gaming YouTuber. I enjoy strategy and FPS games, such as Total War, Civilizations 5, and Age of Empires. In the FPS category, I like Call of Duty, Battlefield, and Halo. Of course, there's many other games I like in them categories, but them are my top 3 picks for both. I do play indie games like Minecraft. Heck, really, I enjoy all genres of games.
Could you call Minecraft indie nowadays?
FPS, strategy, indie, horror, RPG, standalones, and there's many more. Now let's get to the point of what makes me a unique YouTuber. What makes me unique is I'm exactly the person behind this camera. I don't put on a fake attitude or a fake personality. There's no makeup or anything I hide from my audience. I like to stay real and be real. YouTube is one of the biggest joys of my entire life, besides my wife, of course. In conclusion, I love YouTube so much, I became a YouTuber. What makes me unique, I guess, would be this list of things. Real personality, joy of creating content, motivation, and unpredictable yet remarkable skill. So that's it. I'm going to wrap things up now. So like, comment, subscribe, guys, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace out.
I don't have a negative thing to say about it other than Minecraft isn't an indie game at this point in time. But it's old. No, it's interesting though. But like just like my channel trailer, I think it's time to upgrade and upload a new one at this point in time. If you feel it's old, it's probably because it is old. It's not bad though. It's actually a good channel trailer. I do like it. I kind of like how you kind of gave us a list. Your energy, your attitude was amazing. It's something that people like to come see. So that's actually really well done channel trailer. I mean, like, it could use a little bit of an update. I feel like it is a little old, but since it looks like you moved on to just FPSs right now, which isn't a bad thing. But I don't know. I like it. I liked it a lot. Sorry, I got something in my eye, and it's a good thing. No, but no. That was actually pretty good. That's pretty good. But let's see. Let's talk about your banner now. Now we're going to get into the meat and potatoes. Now, here's the issue I have with your banner. Your name. It doesn't exactly pop. Which, in other words, because of the gray and white, and the background being gray and white of that gray and white name, with the black and white, a black stripe outline, it does tend to bleed into certain places where it makes it a little hard to read. I would say I wouldn't put it in any type of specific color, but I feel like because it has the gradient tone on it and the background has a gradient tone on it, it just seems to bleed together. So if you could maybe make it pop a little bit more, I like the outline on it. Maybe like it looks like there's like a little miniature drop shadow on it, but I also feel like maybe if you didn't put a gradient color, gradient tone over it. What if you were just to do white with a little bit of a thicker black outline? It might make it pop a little bit, and then deepen the shadow that's underneath it to make it float, so it looks like it's popping away from the background. Something to think over when you're putting it together next time. Because this one pops because it has nothing really else to blend in with, but this one kind of blends in with everything. But over that, it's a good banner. Got your uploads, your playlists, popular uploads, individual playlists. That's good. Good set. Was that what I thought it was? Boyfriend versus girlfriend, 3 rows. Okay, let's go to your about section. Yeah, it's always good to give it a little facelift every now and then. Welcome to my channel. I'm an 18-year-old male ginger. I play video games such as For Honor and Battlefield 1. I mostly make gameplay videos. Well, that'd be period there. I mostly make gameplay videos with commentary. I do battle pack openings. Also, I put out helpful videos now and then, commas, so be sure to watch out for them. Content creating is my favorite thing to do. I would love to make it a career. Something else about me is that I love to help people, and I'm a born leader. That's nice. I want to know, like, in this, what you upload. And like what type of content you upload. And I would say the next thing would be your upload schedule would be an important thing. I want to know what your upload schedule is. I'm going to tell you how to turn this into something cool too. Check out your Instagram. Your Instagram's actually not connected, believe it or not, but your Twitter is, and that's good. But another quick thing, if you want to turn this into the Twitter bird, the little bird logo that's kind of looks like this guy right here, what you do is when you go to copy this over and paste it in the HTTPS, just drop the S in HTTP, and that would be what you'd want to copy over. That way it comes out as the Twitter bird icon. I don't know why YouTube does it, but it does. But let's continue. Got your YouTube channel nice and connected there. Does it bring me right to it? Does it bring me right to it? Good. All right. And you're active on there, which is great. I love that you're active on there, but it seems a little... Okay, nope. Retract it. Whatever I was about to say. My suspicions were slightly correct. You just recently got back into doing Twitter because I noticed it seemed a little sporadic. Between the 2nd and the 6th, you had 4 days off of not being on there. From the 2nd to 29th, you had 3 days, and from the 29th to 11th, you had over 15. So just try to stay as active as you possibly can on there. Yeah. So the next thing I want to say is let's check out the playlist. All right, so I see a lot of playlists here. You got 26 of them, as a matter of fact. But you got a lot of playlists with just one video in it. So the issue you would have with that is because of that one video, it doesn't quite make it a playlist. It just makes it a video. So in other words, let's say you had your iPod or whatever, or your MP3 player. You can't really call a set list with one song in there a playlist, because it's not a list of anything. It's literally just one song. The objective behind a playlist is to group a bunch of things together as one, and that way someone can watch through them over time. You don't want to have just one thing in playlist. So the question I would have to ask, and you should ask yourself, am I going back to Minecraft? Am I playing Resident Evil 7 again? Am I going to ever look at Forza Motorsport 5? Or am I going to, why didn't I just mush these together in one set? Or am I going to play Skyrim modded again, or my German videos, or Battlefield 1? So these are, you got Battlefield 1 battle packs, and honestly, that could have fit underneath Battlefield 1. Same goes for that and that. These could all fit underneath Battlefield 1. So, yeah, those are definitely also things you'd want to think about when you're putting together your playlist. So am I going to go back to them? If not, make an umbrella playlist until they have a home. So in other words, like, this is not my playlist, but my playlist, I have like a one-shot playlist where I'll only play a game once, but then it's like if I only play it once, but I also feel like it might fall underneath a horror category, I put it underneath both horror and a one-shot. You can actually put videos in multiple playlists, and it doesn't hurt that algorithm at all. It actually just helps it even more. So let's take a look at your videos. All right. I like what I see as far as recently. It looks like you stopped uploading for a while after 2 months ago. So you slowly got back into it, which is great. But the issue I'm seeing with this is that your thumbnails don't actually separate themselves from each other. This one looks like this one, looks like this one, looks like this one. They are pretty much the same thumbnail. Same was for Unravel. I really wish I could have played that game. I remember when a guy was talking about it when I was in college. It was actually a lot of fun to watch. And he looked so nervous when he was on stage. I felt bad. But you definitely want to make all your playlists your videos 100% separate from each other. That way, if someone's like just looking at your channel, they don't get them confused with each other. I'm not saying just throw a number on there. I'm saying actually make them different. So like, I could have in my personal video of Doki Doki Literature Club or Detention, I could have made the same video, like the same thumbnail so many times, but and just put a 1 in it, or 2 or 3, but instead I added myself to it. I changed the characters up a bit. I modified the video picture and the picture a little bit. So it's not just don't go online and grab an image, because most likely the issue behind doing that is a lot of other people are going to have that same image. Make your image unique from everybody else's, because I could look up Battlefront 2 and I'm almost guaranteed I'm going to find this picture. Same goes for Unravel, because I know that's the thumbnail for Unravel. So I would definitely try to make them all different. I feel like the chat got a little quiet here. Is everyone okay? Is everyone doing good? Zim. Chat got a little. So that's interesting. We dropped rapidly from all the individuals that were watching. So yeah, if you guys are still here, that'd be fantastic to know. Let's see. Why no Call of Duty World War II?
So real quick, guys. I'm recording this with my Tascam.
That's better, Lars. That's better.
I'm like setting here.
I understand you're listening.
I wanted to state that right now I'm kind of disappointed in Microsoft generally. You know, I love Microsoft to death. They're my favorite company in the world. Kind of disappointed though. It's not really. I don't believe it's their fault. I believe it's Activision's fault, which you know, they haven't been, you know, the greatest company in the last few years with their latest Call of Duties, as a lot of the community knows. You know, Infinite Warfare was a disaster. You know, Advanced Warfare wasn't that great either. You know, Black Ops 3.
Advanced Warfare wasn't too bad.
You know, acceptance, but I still didn't like it. But with their Call of Duty World War II, I actually pre-ordered this back in September 19th with a
So let me
Xbox
get this
One
straight.
S console bundle.
I'm not sure if this is Call of Duty that you're playing or Sniper Elite. And the reason I say that is because this right here
I received Forza Horizon 3, Call of Duty World War II.
Is totally a Sniper Elite thing. I really wish they didn't do that, because I feel like it's like, well, we can't come up with our own ideas, so we're just going to steal Sniper Elite's thing and make it our thing. Go ahead.
Purchased a Hasbro family pack all together in, you know, in a triple pack, because with the Xbox One S console bundle, it was a Forza Horizon 3 one. Came with 2 free select games of choice. One of those games were able up to $60 of purchase, which you know, I had to choose between Assassin's Creed Origins, Call of Duty World War II, and Star Wars Battlefront 2 is what I was going through in my head. Which one should I get? And also the Hasbro Family Fun Pack was like one of the options, because I already had I've already played The Division, already had The Crew and all that, so there was like a cheaper purchase, so like $30 around there was the second game. But yeah, so I wanted to get Call of Duty World War II. I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna get this because why not? And big disappointment. So I've been waiting. You know, today is November 3rd. It's 8:51 p.m. right now where I am, and I'm located in Central United States, so Central Time. I have not yet even started downloading the game. I do not have my copy of the game. I do not have a disc copy. I do not have a downloadable version. So it evidently, Microsoft or Activision, one of the two, have failed to actually start shipping it already, and so I probably won't receive it till like next week. Due to the fact that, you know, today is Friday, so I can't get my hands on the game, even though I pre-ordered it. And also, Microsoft and Activision wouldn't do anything for me. They wouldn't, like, you know, of course, I mean, I don't think I really deserve any free crap.
See, now, I like this. Go on and subscribe. Well, thank you very much, Adventure Kai. Also, check out all the other amazing channels that we're looking at on here, too, because it definitely helps them out when you do that type of stuff. MGN is a wonderful little channel that I'm a part of, that I help it grow by doing these things for everybody. But that is appreciated. I do like this video. It is actually pretty good. I like these type of talky videos because it's like, it gives me something to look at and think about, but I'm also like listening to you at the same time. That's why I've never been like at a disagreement with these videos. I know that a lot of people do, but yeah, I think it's fun. But the one thing I want to talk about is your video tags. The issue behind them is it says Call of Duty World War II, which is great, but I would stay away from World War II just as one tag. You got pre-order, Microsoft support, Activision new releases not yet received, no Call of Duty World War II. So the thing about that is, you said you should put in there more specific tags. More specific the better. You got not yet received. That's just one tag on its own, but the problem is just saying not yet received doesn't tell The algorithm what? You could say Call of Duty World War II not yet shipped, Call of Duty World War II not yet received. Those would be nice meteor tags that YouTube would search for. Problem with Call of Duty World War II pre-order. That would be another tag that they would look into. Look at that, Zimrick. You got a fan. You got a fan. I do like the energy that you're putting through your microphone, so I have no negative commentary on that at all. So that's actually pretty decent. Just meet up your tags a little bit. Let's talk about this. In this video, I explain why I have not received my pre-order for newly released game Call of Duty World War II. Hi guys, please. Okay, so I would stretch that out a bit more, and the only reason I say that is because the information that's being told is not enough information. So I'm going to show you what you got here. You got. In this video, I explain I've not received the pre-order newly released game, Call of Duty World War II. Then you go, hi guys, please leave a like if you did. So like you got 100 characters you have to use. Try using all 100 of those characters. So perfect example where if I were to search this video up specifically, why no Call of Duty World War II. I'm gonna open that here. Are you even located on the front page? Why no front page, love? Okay, Zimrick. Yeah. There it is. This is what pops up. In this video, I explain why I have not received my pre-order of newly released game Call of Duty World War II. That's good. But it says, hi guys, please. So try to stretch it out so it fills up as much of that as possible. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay? Okay. But I like how full the description is. I like it. It has links to your social media. That's great. I record on PC and Xbox gaming videos. Also great. Also, most of the music in my videos come from YouTube Create or this awesome YouTube channel. And there's where I want to stop you. I would never, ever, ever, never, ever take audio from other YouTube channels. Even if they say it's copyright-free music, it's most likely not. You might have not gotten away with it, not gotten hit yet, but in the future, just know that they can, at any point in time, make a claim on that video just for the sole fact that that's what they can do. That's why some of these places set up that thing. So in the future, if they're like, you know what, I'm going to make a copyright claim on all the videos that are using my music now. And what happens is they're going to take all of that money you would have made on those videos and anyone else who have made on those videos, and they're doing it legally because at any point in time they can take that copyright free thing right out from underneath your nose. The other thing I want to say is get familiar with your creator studio on your dashboard on YouTube, because it actually has a lot of good music on there and a lot of good sounds that I definitely recommend using. What about NCS? I'm not sure what NCS is. No crime scenes? Oh, no copyright. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. They might be not copyrighted, but I've come across channels that got copyright strikes from this company. So that's why I said just be careful with these things. Yeah. No, I've seen people get in trouble with these things. So just, it says not copyrighted, but it doesn't mean it's not going to be not copyrighted. So just keep that stuff in mind. Another cool place I found to get like music and sounds, believe it or not, is this is going to be a bit of a throwback, but you could actually go to Newgrounds. Yeah, Newgrounds has some creators still on it, still making music. I found some pretty decent music on there a couple of times. Let's see, what is one of them? Where's my videos? Extra chip guy. So like, here's an example. It's old 8-bit music, but it's awesome. But like, you can find stuff like that. You can find just full-on orchestral stuff, as long as they have to have a stipulation there where you just give them credit and link people to that song. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, but I personally wouldn't trust no copyright sounds. I know, but people are still active on Newgrounds. As silly as it is, they are still active on it. I blew my mind. I'm like, whoa, they're still here? Sort of like when the mall closes on like Christmas Day and you have the janitor there. Whoa, you're still here? And they give you that look like, I'm going to hurt you in ways you've never known. But yeah, no, they still exist. So I would definitely check it out. I came across them about a month or so ago, and I haven't mentioned it for some silly reason. So I hope that helps out a bit, my dude. I do like what I'm seeing. I wish you had more activity on your videos, because you got a great energy, but it might be just you got to get more social, I guess. I mean, not saying that you're not really too social on your social media, because you are, but you can't just post just your videos. You got to be active. You got to talk to people. You got to communicate with individuals. You got a lot of followers, which is awesome, but and so you know what it means to communicate with people, but you're only posting your music. So yeah, those are my recommendations. I hope they help you a lot, at least a little bit. That is very true. That's for true. So yeah, awesome. CV Tech 1. CV Tech, are you here? Do you live in the realm of the fricks? No problem, Zimmerk. Hey man, I do it for everybody. Like, I don't care how big your channel is, believe it or not. I've gone over channels that are much larger than mine, and I'm not talking MGN. I'm talking even beyond that. So I got my own personal channel, too. Hey man, I do it for everybody. Like, I don't care how big your channel is. Scalper Hero! What's up? Scalper Hero, he's the #1 bet. All right, so I did make an announcement. CV Tech, you still here? Believe it or not, I've gone over. CV Tech, you still here? There we go. The announcement has been made. So here we go. Blah 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 blah. Wait. My bad. Okay, well, I guess we just move right on to Adventure Kai. Adventure Kai. It's fun to say. Adventure Kai. My name's George Takai. Oh my. Okay, so let us talk just for a moment here. I'm not sure if you ran into this yet, but I'm going to have a hard time going. It's okay if I came back to another one of these streams in like a month or two, see if I improve. Yeah, I mean, like I do them on here. I do them on my own channel. I definitely recommend checking them out, my dude. You could try your hand at Freedom, but it's really hard to get on that list because it's all randomized, where this one's sort of a first come, first serve type of deal. So I 100% encourage you to not only just show up for your stuff, but always constantly show up. I mean, you never know what you learn, and you can also offer helpful tips for other people who are watching. Yeah, you're right, Demkeys, because we already got a claim on here on MGN from 5 seconds of Nintendo. But let me first and foremost, before I get into this with you, Adventure Kai, I do have to say you might be running into some issues in the foreseeable future, and that is Nintendo. Nintendo has been on a douche spree. And I'm going to be openly speaking my mind. Nintendo has not been very fair to the individuals that are bringing views and love to their actual games. They're free advertisement, essentially. He's reviewed me 3 times. I come back anytime I do. Oh, my channel's Frosted Fricks. You can actually find it in the description below. Here, give me a second. Nintendo are jerks. Yes. So here's the issue you're going to run into. Nintendo has been going a little crazy with, well, being Nintendo. They for some reason have drinking the copyright juice, and they have been flagging everybody for playing their games, and that is unfortunate. That is a very unfortunate thing, because believe it or not, in the end, it actually ends up just hurting not just you, but Nintendo and YouTube as a whole. And it actually stops people from uploading because, one, I know I don't want no copyright claims on my channel. I know that. Especially with the new game, their new Cappy's Adventure Mario Super Awesome Extravaganza Step on the Arrows That Disappear in a Circle game. I can't think of the name of the game at all for some reason. But they've been really copywriting everything, so just keep that in mind. So I'm going to be tiptoeing around your channel just a little bit so we don't get in trouble. But the first thing I want to make a mention when I'm looking at your front page is that your upload section is currently not here. So there is no upload section. We got your popular uploads, you got your past live streams, but I want to see your current uploads, and that's going to make a big difference for your channel. The other thing I want to make mention is I'm looking at your banner. It's interesting, but I also see something that maybe might not pop out to the average individual. I like what you did to cover up the dimensions and size proportions of the banner that was left by the individual beforehand. So someone made this little banner, you added your cutouts, but then you have the dimensions located right underneath of the banner. So I would try to find a way to get those off of there. Turn the screen black and mute the audio. That's pretty much how it's going to work. It's just going to be my facial expression. The next thing I want to see, let's take a look at your about section. So get the upload section on your front page. Go to my channel. I do a gaming variety of content in this channel. If you want a variety of content, you came to the right place. PC specs. Okay, that's cool. Maybe list your PC specs in a list instead of in a row, because it makes it a little hard to read. The other thing I want to make mention of is you will need to tell us a little bit more about you. I want to know about you as a person, as a gamer, as an individual, as a YouTuber. Tell us more about your backstory. Tell us about what made you want to start doing YouTube. Tell us what it is that you're doing on your channel, and finally tell us what your upload schedule is. All of those are very important for people who are trying to get an idea of what your channel's all going to be all about. You definitely want to work on that a bit. That way we as viewers can learn something from you before we even actually get to watch your videos. We want to know about you. That's what this about section is for. The other thing I want to say is get on some social media. Get on Facebook, get on Twitter, get on any other social media you could possibly get on, and then put them in your links section so people can click on them and go right to them. The next thing I wanted to talk to you about is because Nintendo has been Nintendo lately. They're more like Nintendo, but Nintendo has been Nintendo lately. I would be very cautious with, please remove hard drive. Oh wow, that's a teeny hard drive. But the issue is, since Nintendo has been Nintendo, I would be very careful what you put on your banner, because they have a tendency they have a tendency to be Nintendo. I'm really disappointed to why people are not commenting on the MGN videos. Yeah, me too, Scalper. With 15,000 subscribers, you'd think we would have some form of traffic, which bothers me a little bit. And then, but we definitely get our fair share of dislikes on here, so that's nice. But I say be careful with it because they could easily do something like a DMCA on your artwork. So give you an idea, if Nintendo wanted to be Nintendo, they could go here and report your channel art and claim it, which would shut down your channel. So I'd be very careful with what you put on your banners. All right, so let's go to your playlist. All right, I saw that you had more videos than 17, so you're going to want to start adding more things to playlists. Stop being Nintendo. I'm going to make that a shirt. I've been talking about these lines of silly shirts that I'm going to make that a shirt. Stop being Nintendo. Hulu account winners announcement. What? Also, be careful with these giveaway things. They're gimmicky and good, but at the same rate, they could affect your channel by only making people want to just come and watch that. Let's see. Old Melee, Hulu. Let's watch your Grandpa Abby. I like your thumbnails a little bit. They're interesting. They're fun and individual, but I feel like a little bit more flair could be put into them. Your Roblox ones especially, because it looks like there's a continuity issue where there's the same thumbnail, so you don't want to keep reusing the same thumbnail over and over again. So let's watch this. Let's unmute it as well. Floor is lava. There's some resilient socks. Okay, so there's a few things we're gonna talk about that real quick. So you got Roblox escaped Grandpa Abby. It's interesting. There's some buts. The first thing I definitely want to touch base on is the same thing a lot of people are touch basing on in the comments is the music. That is a classic. Don't get me wrong, but it's a repetitive song that after a while, after 6 minutes of play, could probably drive a person a little insane. Because the song itself is only like maybe 45 seconds long, and you have it repeating over a video of 7 minutes. The other issue I want to say is for gaming videos, you have gotta, you've got to have commentary. The issue without having commentary at this point in time is that they, let's say a network decides to go crazy, and their name is Firewatch, and they decide to go crazy and just DMCA you because they're saying you're not offering any form of copyright protection or anything like that. You're not falling under fair use. Putting music over gameplay actually doesn't fall underneath fair use, so you have got to talk. So that is absolutely a must. Crazy like Nintendo, but that's where an issue would come into. That comes the first thing that comes to my mind. We want to hear commentary over you just jumping from point A to point B, but it's also you could probably have fun with the commentary for it. It's not just like your average Roblox play where they're screaming people. But I feel like this could have a more resolved and more refined commentary over it. The next thing I want to take a swing at real quick is the next thing I want to take a quick swing is that little thing in the bottom left-hand corner of the video where it says subscribe to Packstabber. Who is Packstabber, and why are they all over your video? I got a feeling it's the character who is here, which this is actually really sneaky of them to do, where they drop their logo on your screen. So if you're recording it, it's going to make people go there. I can almost guarantee Packstabber's an actual YouTube channel. Watch this. What a schmuck. But he put his channel all over your video. It is literally on the lower left-hand corner of your video the entire time. And it's sort of a schmucky thing to do. I not saying you did anything wrong. It was him. This guy put his stuff all over your channel just so you could get him free advertisement for his channel. That is some jive turkey stuff. That's some jive turkey stuff, if you ask me. Yes, I went there. I said the jive turkey. No, that's some jive stuff. I mean, I was the name of the other player in the game. No, what that is the name of the creator of the level of the game that belongs to some that he went on like the open list and found this guy's game, played it, and this guy put his thing. It's not in Roblox. I know it's in Roblox. That's not you. That's this guy. That's this Packstabber SOB. He put his stuff all over your stuff while you were recording. So he put his own channel within the game. Yep. He put his own channel within the game, which redirects people to go here. Even if they're watching your video, they're being redirected to go here. And it's sort of really messed up. Really messed up. Personal opinion. I think that's dumb. That's some jerk stuff right there. But we're going to talk about your video tags. And a big issue I see with your video tags. You're using Jake Paul and Logan Paul as your video tags. First and foremost, they ain't got nothing to do with this video. So they have no reason to be in your tags. Secondly, do you really want to feed them more people? Thirdly, the issue with them being in your tags is that because they have nothing to do with the video, it makes the video itself fall under a community guideline issue as for being misleading and misinformational. And that falls underneath spam tagging. And I would say definitely don't do that, because if a YouTube auditor decides to come in and do, well, YouTube auditing thing, you have other YouTubers' names in there, they're going to first check to see if the YouTuber had anything to do with that particular video. And if not, then you could go against the community guidelines straight for being misleading and giving out misinformation. So do not put other channels' names in there. And on top of that, a lot of channels actually find that more insulting than anything, unless the channel has something directly to do with that particular video. Now, I know my name's in a couple tags of a couple videos because I've actually been in them or have been mentioned in them or have been briefly passed over on them. But I know I'm in tags, but that doesn't bother me. And normally, like, yeah, I appreciate the free advertising, but at the same rate, I would rather that the effort be put towards the actual tags of the game. So what are you playing? The floor is lava. Who's this jerk? Packstabber. So these are what a name. What an ironic name. Packstabber. It's like Backstabber. So he brings you in with the trust of his amazing Roblox world that he created for you, and then he packs you in a he stabs you in the pack. He just goes, but here's my channel that I'm going to paste all over your channel because I'm a good guy. I don't like Packstabber now. Yeah, don't clickbait. Do not clickbait. You do not need to clickbait on YouTube. Like, people use clickbait, but believe it or not, it actually is a little bit more harmful than good. there's a couple videos of mine you could almost claim to be clickbaity, but I did use imagery that was from the game. So it's not exactly clickbaity. It's just I didn't pull no punches. That's exactly what it is. I'm talking about my Five Nights in Anime series that's what I'm referring to, and that is definitely not for kids. But that is not family friendly. That is not family friendly fricks right there. Same goes for my entire Honey Pop series. Right up in like what's funny is I got that not advertiser friendly on that Honey Pop series, and understandably it's Honey Pop. However, at no point in time did I get so far in Honey Pop IRL on my channel that it turned into adult themed. But you need to work on your tags. Don't just say that. Be more specific towards this. Roblox, the floor is lava, all one tag with spaces. So like that would be something interesting. And if Packstabber wants to put his name, not Scalper, probably not tonight. But if Packstabber wants to put his name all over everything, go ahead and put his name in your tag, seeing that he was in this video. But let's see. I hope you guys enjoyed the video this weekday. Make sure to give away by Friday. Again, don't do giveaways. A lot of people do giveaways, and that is an issue. YouTube also picks up on giveaways as a tactic to gain subscribers, to gain followers. So that's not something you wanna. Put out there. There was a individual, I think his name was Derv or something like that, who recently got into a lot of trouble with doing giveaways. So I would be very careful. I would tiptoe around them. Like, some channels do it well, but I don't recommend doing them because in the end they've actually been giving people a lot of issues. The gaming panel, how you doing? But yeah, definitely get on your tag game, and then get on your comment game too. Your comments are a little falling behind. This is interesting. You get a lot of comments, so you should probably respond to them. Hi, gaming panel. But those are my recommendations. Work on your tags, work on your thumbnails, work on your descriptions a little bit more. Definitely don't put other people's names in your tags. But the next thing I want to say after this, so that's my recommendation for you, is get on your upload schedule. Upload schedule is currently not favoring you at the moment. So yeah, you want to get back on your upload game. What is going on? Oh, wow, that's blowing up. So, to tell you guys, what the flip? So, give me a second. This is getting a little obnoxious. Muted. Okay. So, I'm going to end the stream there. Gaming panel. There's another time that I'm going to be able to go over your channel. Now, everyone, Demkeys, I want you, if you could. Actually, that's what I'm about to talk about. Demkeys, this week is a little wonky for me because Crystal's going away next week. So my last day to hang out with her is tomorrow, which is Wednesday, and on Thursday I have my double shift. But I'll be doing this stream on my channel on Friday night, which is a good time for everybody. Friday night's all right for fighting. That's what that wonderful Elton John person told me once upon a time ago. So come to my channel on Friday night, and I'll be more than happy to go over your stuff. My channel is also located in the description below, down there somewhere. And if you come during that time, I'll be able to go over it. It starts at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard. So if we're looking at the time right now, an hour and a half ago from now. So that's when it's going to start on Friday. So if guess who's staying an extra hour at work, what? At what time will you stream? So it's 7 p.m. Eastern Standard. Why are you going to be staying late? Lady, don't be staying so late. It sucks. Friday, 7 p.m. EST. I'm going to give you that those times tomorrow, my love, and we'll go over that stuff too. So, yep, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard, Friday night. I hope to see you guys there. You're working 10 hours now. Go home. Go home. You're there far too late. So, Stuff went down at work. Oh, stuff went down at work. I got you. So, thank you very much, gaming panel. I'll be more than happy to see your stuff on that day. Just show up first there, and I'll be able to go over it. Just stop by to say hi. Hi. Don't forget to leave a like before you leave there, guys. You guy there, Sleeping Cat Studio guy. So that is pretty much, that's going to be the show today. So I thank you guys very much for watching, and I thank you very much for following along. These will continue on this coming Sunday as well on Freedom, but there's a little bit harder to get on his Freedom because so many people always request there. But on Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard, I'll be more than happy to look over your stuff. So thank you guys very much for watching. Thank you very much for following along. Hun, get out of work. Just get out. Save yourself. An animation video. Ooh, you made an animation video. That's fun. That's interesting. So thank you guys very much for watching. Thank you very much for following along. As always, my friends, stay frosty. On game on.